Hello everyone. So today's wrap style, I'm going to be wrapping without a shaper. There was a request for some styles without using a shaper, so I figured this was the perfect time to start and maybe do a series of 5 or 6 looks without using my shaper. Now, I am going to say I do a lot of wrapping in the summer without a shaper. It's just cooler. So this is going to be something I would traditionally do anyway, but this is a great time to start it since we are absolutely starting to warm up outside. And I know that we're about 80-ish in degrees right now, and that's Fahrenheit. But it would be a perfect time to start this. So for today's wrap, I am going to be using a square scarf from Rapunzel, and this one was an Israeli with gold threads. I do not remember the exact color of this one, but I liked that this color matched this little bit of print in my dress. And yes, I am wearing one of the Target Pandemic Prairie dresses, and I totally dig it. I bought one in every color scheme that I could find, every pattern that I could find, so I really like the way they look. But I decided to avoid the traditional way you would think I would go, or way you would think to go with the black and this turmeric or saffron color, because I wanted something really light colored for my head, because I find that also helps in the summer with wrapping to deflect the heat. A black or a dark navy or a really dark colored scarf really attracts the heat, and that's not what we want to do when it's 90 degrees outside. So today's wrap is going to consist of this scarf here and a beautiful lace triangle, which also pulls a brown it really isn't visible on camera, but there's a bit of a brown in there. So I figured this would be the perfect one to wear, also keeping it light. Now I do this type of wrap a lot when I'm wrapping with squares. Instead of the traditional, the traditional wrap like this, I will take and I will fold over a corner like this. So you have that long triangle. Okay, all right, for the wrapping, I have on my velvet headband and I have on my wig cap. This just keeps my hair in place so it's not falling out everywhere. I have folded over my scarf. Now I'm going to grab it and I'm placing it on my head with a little tiny piece. You see this piece here? I just want it long enough to come back. And I'm going to tuck it in underneath of, you can see here, underneath of my velvet headband. Okay, and that will hold it in place. I'm going to adjust this a little bit. Okay, I'm going to take the bulk of my scarf and I'm going to bring it around to the right side. As you can see, this is a little bit messy, but that's okay. It's going to neaten itself out. You'll get covered up. Don't worry about it. I am now going to fold these in. Back first, then the front. That just prevents the edge of the back piece from coming forward and being visible at the front of the wrap. All right, my lace I'm going to tie on right now. Just like so. And I'm going to be gentle with my lace because I do not want to damage that beautiful fringy trim. I'm turning around, I'm just going to tie right here. Okay. Being very gentle. All right, I'm going to leave that hang, let it do its thing. Drop back the square. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. Triangles. Drop back the triangle. I'm going to bring this piece up at an angle. And this does take a bit of practice and a bit of finagling. And it's okay if you don't get it the first time or even the 10th time. Now, when I get to here, I am going to do a twist. trying to keep all of the little tiny bits you can see here inside. And then I'm going to twist again. And I'm bringing this all down and around underneath. You can see here, I'm going to lift up and go underneath. And bringing it up the side. And I'm going to tuck in right here. Okay. Now I am going to adjust this back. So we have a little bit of that lace showing up front. That's really super cute. And then this is the back and the side view. Now I can put a brooch on. You could put a brooch over here. It's kind of distracting because you have all this side detail here, or can put it over on this side. Now I'm using this owl brooch. It's a favorite. One of my really good friends gave this to me and I just adore it. I think it's so cute. So I'm just going to stab in, being careful not to stab myself in the head, and go down. And whoopsie doodles, stab myself in the hand. I can deal with a hand stab better than a head stab because I do sew a lot and I'm used to getting myself in the hands all the time. There we go. So you can see I have a beautiful owl kind of hanging out in my wrap. All right, I hope everyone has a wonderful day and I will see you again soon. Okay, so a variation of this where these long tails aren't hanging down. I'm just grabbing the tied on pieces of lace and I'm bringing them up and I'm going to tuck in right here in this pocket. I'm going to grab the other piece and I'm going to do the same thing, because sometimes having things on the neck gets to be annoying in the heat, so it's best to tuck away. Just really quick. And you could even tuck in all of this back here, but I'm kind of liking the little bit of fringes hanging back here today. And I'll turn around and show you the back. And as you can see, the only volume comes from my hair. All right, have a wonderful day.